welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip.
So this week, it was all about confessions, exposing the lies, it seems, for Blue Therapy people, because what in the actual hell is going on here? All these little secrets popping up here this week. Well, go on, people, my inclusive crew. Let's talk about Blue Therapy in Love and Toxic. So this week we meet the new couple, Anna and Lucky. Now, Anna is 31, Lucky is 23, so there's an 8-year age gap. Anna has 2 kids and she has high expectations of her man. Now, her man, Lucky, is a student. He works. He's helping her out with the bills, shopping. They do little trips here and there, but it's not enough for her. She wants more. She wants him to get another job on top of the job that he already has and on top of the studying that he's doing. Meanwhile, she's saying that she only works a few days a month because she sees that she just wants to be more in her mothering role. But I'm like, you guys are on different planets altogether. It's quite bizarre. And I think he's partly to blame because he presented himself as maybe having a bit more money than he actually does have. And he really thinks that she's basically a bit money driven. And it definitely sounds that way because she's saying she wants to do a lot more. But you guys are not necessarily in the same place. Like the therapist says, you're in different stages of your life. So maybe you might want to get somebody who's a bit older than you. And then you've got this whole trust issue that they have between them because she went out of her ex and kissed her ex, and her man is not happy about that, obviously, and thinks that more has transpired. Based on her body language and how she was acting about it, it wouldn't surprise me if more had transpired. But we will see what happens with these two. But they've only been together for, 11 months? And what she wants and what he can manage are not on the same level. So what she wants is completely different to what he can give. He's giving what he can. He feels like he's doing what he can, but she wants a lot more and she wants to live a high life. She kind of reminds me of Marie at this point, with her, wanting to be showered and stuff like that, which is fine, but maybe you want to find someone who's maybe close to your age, who's maybe got a bit more stability going. Because he's a student, he wants to do his music stuff, he wants to do different things, so he still has to do a bit more. Now, moving on. Now, Ray and Sean, last week I thought they were getting on better, but this week Sean obviously dropped the bomb about Ray's best friend that he actually did do things with because, he kept mentioning in the last session that the friend is trying to cause issues between them and he thinks that she fancies him. But clearly you fancied each other because you guys met on Hinge, you met up. You got in your car and was tingsing up. So, but why didn't you say this beforehand? Like, the whole issue around him lying came up, obviously, because he lied before and now he's lying again. So, like Joe said, the therapist, you cannot build your relationship on lies. And how are you going to not want to be seen as lying and then continue to lie? So, the fact that it happened before the relationship, that's up to her to deal with. But to me, red flags are for the fact that he didn't tell you and also your so-called best friend did not tell you. Because it's supposed to be your best friend. Wouldn't she have just told you that happened? That the fact that you're dating someone that she's done things with. I just think that's all way off. And you need to reevaluate your best friend. Definitely. Because that doesn't seem like best friend material. But Sean, he confessed this. But he should have told her this from before. They've been around each other for a while. He said that he just didn't want to look like the bad guy, the guy that lies. But you just made yourself look even worse because you waited till now to take her out on a date. And then drop at the bomb. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? So I hope Ray does have some smoke for her bestie as well because, she might want to, maybe put different friends in different places because that to me is definitely not bestie material. Now, we know Marie and T are a car crash and they need to just go their separate ways at this point because the man is just a menace. How is it that a girl has come and keyed up your car? It's definitely a girl. Ain't no man got time to be scratching up your car and put initials in. And we know it's a girl because he later on meets up with his friends and tells his friend he has a secret and that he's expecting a 4th child. So we know that Marie will be gone because we know that she's already not happy about his 3 children that currently exist. So to have a 4th? Aha! Really, really. So I don't see how this relationship's going to survive. And they just shouldn't be together. They are just too toxic. It's just a hot mess. The man is moving mad. Even his friend told him he is moving mad. And we see Marie is gone into a therapy session, vexed about seeing this car situation. So she knows it's a girl. She knows that ain't no one else going to waste their time keying up someone's car and go into that much effort unless there's something else going on. And she's obviously asking the therapist, does she have clown on her forehead? At this point, my dear, just hang it all up. Dash it away. throw it in the trash. It's just a dead end cause at this point. T is just not a serious guy. Like, what kind of clownery is going on? How are you on to your fourth child, but yet you're in a relationship with Marie, apparently? Like, what are we doing out here? It's just a hot mess. Very, very, very low vibrational vibes going on over there. Tem and Tang, so they were set homework, to try and spice up their sex life. So they went to a sex shop. It seems like, they think they'll get that back on track. But what I thought was interesting was this whole situation around their cultural differences. She's black. She's got her dad's Nigerian. She's got her mum is Caribbean. You've got Tang, who's obviously Chinese. But what I was quite baffled about was this whole, not moisturising the child. I'm like, people don't moisturise. What is this? This is shocking to me. I don't understand this nonsense. What do you mean you're not going to moisturise your child? And she's a mixed heritage child. So of course you should moisturise your child. What are you talking about? Then you've got the whole cultural thing about him being kind of really rude about not embracing her food. And, I just thought, these are things that I feel like interracial couples need to discuss, like cultural differences, making sure you're able to blend. The good thing about it is that he did say he's going to make more effort in the future. But I was like, is this a thing? People not moisturising out here? People, please tell me. Are you creaming your skin out here? Because this is unacceptable. Cream your skin. What is going on? But anyway, what did you guys think? Are we surprised by T and his fourth child that's on the way, and his car being keyed up and initials being put in, and that person went to town on that car? Like, seriously, they took the BMW tag off, everything. Like, I was like, this person really had a lot of time and energy and is definitely vexed with you. What do you think about Ray and Sean? Do you think that they will survive this stuff? Because it seems like actually Ray did mention she's got her own secret, and then now she met up with some guy in Paris. So it looks like next week's show, Sean is about to kick off. So, this show is interesting. I'm just like, what couple is actually going to be left standing at the end of this? I don't know. Maybe Tem and Tang, because they've got the child together and they seem a little bit more settled. But I do feel like he's got to do more in embracing her culture. The whole bow down to the dad thing, I didn't really get. I thought be respectful, definitely, but you don't have to bow down to anybody. I feel like just be respectful and keep it that way. And obviously try to, maybe limit your inappropriate behaviour slightly. But yeah, the cultural situation, like, get it together. And then moisturising, sort it out. Anyway, people, what did you guys think? Let me know your thoughts below.
Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.